by auto body technician and children, Ken and Lindsay, 21, kept a 6-month-old boxer puppy scooter beautiful on, 2 cats, Tori and Truman, city of residence Clinton for 5 years, hobbies and interests obtaining a pilot's license, airbrushing, flying radio-controlled airplanes, and 4-wheeling at Winter Rock Mountain. Burning the desire to open multiple auto body repair shops across the United States and become a certified flight instructor. Something no one knows about him, my photo and artwork is continuously used in airbrush action magazines to promote airbrush classes. I was a bodyguard for Dolly Parton while playing characters in several events and parades.
Wow.
Competitions don't stop until it's perfect. Let's hear it for Jason.
Figured you needed that. Okay, 10 minutes isn't long, so I'm going to talk fast. I'll probably go through rabbit holes, just shoot questions out there when I pop my head out of them. Okay. I made this board here to try to show the difference between good paint and bad paint, but through all the years of just trying to be perfect, my clear coat came out way too slick, so I can't show you what crappy clear coat looks like. When you see cars, like when you're going through the mall, do y'all ever notice the texture of clear coat? It looks like almost like an orange peel or a basketball. That's where that phrase comes from, orange peel. But if you go to like Harper's and you look at the Porsches or you go look at Ferraris, do you see that stuff? No. There's a big difference in the quality of those cars. The American mades, I guess, are worse as far as the clear coats go. So what I did on this is just kind of show, you can see the contaminants in each one of these base coats. The more the orange peel is on the cars, the more it hides it. I'll probably talk about refinishing on this one, and then next 10 minutes I'll talk about the repair side of it. See how you want to wipe it out of there? It won't come out of there. The orange peel will hide that stuff. When you have contaminants like that, it shortens the life of the product. And where that's bad for you guys or anybody that y'all refer to us is that you pay your $500 deductible or your $1,000 deductible to get a good job. Well, you think it's a good job, but it's hiding under that clear coat. So when you go to trade the car back in, the car's not worth as much as it was because someone can tell that it's been painted. That's the whole key to an auto repair facility, is to put it back to that pre-accident condition, which means it was better or as good as it was before it was wrecked. A lot of shops don't do that. I think the biggest one is because half the shops, the owners are out on the golf course playing golf. No offense to nobody, but I hate golf, so you never have to worry about that. Now, flying a plane, hopefully one day I can do that instead of work all the time. When you go to the shops, or anybody that y'all hear as far as good referrals for us is people that say they don't know where to go. The insurance company says I have to go to this shop. No, they do not. You and them, everyone, you can take your car anywhere you want to take it. They may try to give you a spiel of, well, we can't warranty it. Well, it's not them that warranties it, it's us. We barely get our money from them as it is, much less on a warranty product. All of our paint and body work, as long as you own the car, we'll warranty it no matter what. So that brings another issue with when you have contaminants under the clear. A lot of shops, you take it back and the clear will be coming off, or the color ain't right, or something's wrong. They want to blame it on you and say, well, it's something you did to the car. You didn't wash it right, you didn't wax it right, nothing. If you bring it back to us, knock on wood, I've been doing this since I was 18. I've had 3 comebacks. I need to get some drink. I've had 3 comebacks since I've been doing it that long. So that just goes to show you how much of a perfectionist I am. When you take it back to them, they don't want to warranty it. So even though the insurance companies say they warranty it, they're not. The shop usually warranties it. So if you hear that and someone says they have to take it with insurance, go, you do not. Give them my card. Tell them I'll call them and explain the procedures through the whole thing. Even if they don't bring it to my shop, my biggest concern in this industry is used to people weren't scared to buy total vehicles. When I was 18 or 19, we used to we used to build total Mustangs. I used to buy them totaled as a kid, build them and sell them, me and my Uncle Wally. Now you can't do that because people don't trust in repaired vehicles anymore, due to the shops that don't keep those standards up. So my main concern is I want to build shops that people can trust again, that a car can get hit in the side, we can fix it, and you can put your kids back in that seat and not worry about if it gets hit again, are those kids going to make it through there. That's my main concern. Good Lord. All of these are kind of just things that I like to do, I guess. So this just will kind of show the perfection that I like to do and put into the collision side of it. But the biggest thing with the paint is just when you go to a repair shop, even if it's not for us, I will even go with somebody. So if you hear people that, well, this is my favorite shop, I've got my nephew that works there, so I feel obligated to take it there, let them know. They can call me or I'll call them. I will go to that shop for them, help them find out what to look for when they get their car back so that, 2 years down the road, they don't take it to the dealership and the dealer, or they don't sell it, and someone goes, hey man, this car's been fixed before. Okay, because that really decreases the value of a car. So anybody, like I said, that you hear that states, well, I got to take it over there because my insurance company. No, they don't. Give them a card and tell them. We've got these sheets in front of y'all, so we can y'all can read through those and fill those out. They got some of the triggers on there, which I think some good ones. Mary came up with those. Carfax, that's a good one. Man, they have got great advertising. I hear so many people bring my car in there, and I will go to them and say, hey, your door's been fixed before. No, it hasn't. Yes, it has. No, it hasn't. They will argue with me till they're blue in the face, and I'm tired of arguing because they didn't find it on the Carfax. Our truck had $3,500 worth of damage we fixed when she hit a deer. It's not on Carfax. The only way it will get on that Carfax is if an insurance company turns it in. So do not trust in that Carfax 100% like that. So there again, if y'all hear somebody, they're looking at a car they want to buy for their daughter or kid, have them, give them a card, tell them I'll call them. I will go look at the car for them, make sure it's not been wrecked, and if it has, it's been repaired properly. Carfax is just wow. If a lot of people, their daughter or their son might wreck their car. They don't know what to do. They can call that shop number that's on that card, and that thing will come to me. I've had people call me at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'll go out and look at their cars. I'll help them get the tow truck, or I'll get a hold of somebody. I'll get it towed to the shop. I'll take care of everything. All they got to do is get out of the car and make sure they're okay. Have somebody come pick them up from the wreck site. I'll take it from there. Insurance, rental cars, everything. I try to make it as painless as possible on the repairs. I'm not that good on follow-up calls because I'm so busy. But I try to call the customers back and let them know where the cars are. So the biggest thing, I guess, I'd like to come out the shop and go through the procedures because I want everybody to feel comfortable with referring customers to us because there's nothing like getting a referral and somebody coming back and going, man, we really appreciate you setting us up with that guy. That's an awesome feeling. It feels even better, when we do a good job for them, but it also feels bad when somebody refers somebody and they come back and say, man, I wish you would have never sent me there. Golly, that's terrible. So I want to take that out of everybody's mind and know that they can send us anybody and anything. We also do minor stuff, like I can check your brakes, I can replace the brakes, the rotors. We're doing a window. As a matter of fact, I have your door at my shop. So we can do windows, minor mechanical stuff like that, not just all paint and body stuff. I can get good deals on tires, any kind of parts you need. If you've got a good connection, check with them. Get back with me and let me check on my guy and get it the cheapest. It's all about saving money and getting a good job. I guess on the referrals part of it, anybody that knows anybody at Farm Bureau. That is the insurance company I want to be a direct repair for. They're awesome to work for. So if you are shopping for car insurance or whatever, as far as our end, they are the best to work with. They pay us for anything we do, which makes our job a whole lot nicer. Rental car companies, companies with fleet vehicles, let's see, who else? Auto mechanics, the auto sales, if like dealerships, if you know some of the big wigs in the dealerships, if they don't have a body shop, those would be awesome. To send to their customers, not to do the car lot cars, because usually they want those quick and fast. I don't like doing that. But something where we could put a card or a pamphlet in their new car flyer they put in the glove box. Or a handicap mobility customization place. Those are some pretty good places. Any insurance companies but Farm Bureau would be the best. But the biggest thing is I just want to try to get everybody to realize the perfection we try to put in these cars to make them safe, so that you guys can feel comfortable giving us referrals, and you won't have to worry about it coming back and biting you in the butt. So, how much longer I got? Man, I'm doing good. 7 seconds. If y'all have any questions on any of these are just examples of some of the stuff I've done. Now I'm already started, so I'm going to go for 10 more seconds. Some of these, like this one, where we convert into this. So these are kind of ideas that people can come and look at, and then what I'll do is I will actually make a board for somebody, because there's always something different, you know, in two people's mind. I might think one way, and someone else might think of something else. So I make these boards or these test panels until it gets exactly like the customer wants it, then I put it on their product. That's why I have this fairing right here. The guy all the way from Atlanta brought me this bike. I did this, sent him a picture. He said it wasn't enough blue in the smoke or flames, whatever you want to call these things. He said there wasn't enough blue. I said it was perfect. I said it was awesome. I completely redid him a new fairing. Probably I've got about, 40 hours in this. So I did it for free. I gave him the other fairing. Well, he emails me 2 months later, can he swap fairings with me? Of course I said no, because you guys I have this one. So now I've started doing these to where this doesn't happen again. You know, because I want this guy, you know, I hate it because his fairing did look really awesome. But now he's like, well, man, that was a great job, but it's not exactly what I want. So how many nights of sleep did I lose? Oh, Lord. Boo-hoos over it, because he wasn't happy. So that just goes to show you exactly how crazy I am about perfection. So that's it. Y'all know who I am, Jason Melton, J&M Custom Painting and Collision Repair.
We've got 2 copies of these trigger sheets. The green one is for you to keep if you want to fill out the white one and give it back to us. If you have any referrals, that's
Jason?
wonderful. Thank you.
Is it, give me the firm that is it Farmers Insurance that you want?
Farm Bureau.
Farm Bureau, okay.
They rock. And they'll have, like, you've got adjusters, and then you've got appraisers. You know, like the guy that you'll go sit down to at the office and get your insurance with, he usually doesn't have nothing to do once you sign those papers. But then they have adjusters that are over what they call direct repair programs. It used to be Dick Cheney or Dick Cook at Farm Bureau. And then it went to somebody else, and I have no clue who it is now.
If you need somebody at Farmers Insurance, I have it.
That'll work too, any of them. So yeah, we'll get together and I'll trade that out. All right, awesome. I did that. I hope it made sense.